Good morning, beloveds. I was making a face, wasn't I? Okay. I'm late. I'm running really late. The reason I'm running late is because we have 2 copies of the Marcus Borg book, Reading the Bible Again for the First Time. I cannot find either copy. Yeah. No. So I'm just like, okay. Yeah. I did find 2 copies of another book, and I'm like, huh. And I know I didn't buy either copy. That means that those books, that book that I have 2 copies of was gifted to me by 2 different people. Okay, so that's where we're at. All right, we are in part 6 of the meditations, doing the meditations by Ernest Holmes. So if you are looking for the meditation and want to skip the preamble, look for the glasses. All the preamble is just what I call the housekeeping. You know, I better make sure it's not right here. I don't think so. Okay. There's a little stack of books right here to get this up to level. But it's not one of them. Okay. Momentary distractions, which is, yeah. Okay, this is who I am. It's Friday. Oh, thank God it's Friday. But that's neither here nor there. What was I doing? I was doing the housekeeping. I was reminding you that we are Creative Life Spiritual Center. And an easy way to support the center is to engage with our social media. And our social media is Creative Life Spiritual Center or Creative Life Spark. And I am the running Rev Ryan on the social medias that I am on, and I would appreciate it if you would do the same for me too, which is to go like, subscribe, follow, share, comment. Okay. You can also, we also have a website. The website is creativelife.org. And we have a constant contact email. Now, the good news about the constant contact email is it's done by a real person, which means you get one a week unless something unusual happens. The other thing about it is nobody will get your email, and you won't end up on anybody else's email list because of that. Nobody can see it. It does have a tendency, because it goes out to a lot of people, to end up in your spam and junk folder. So if you haven't seen it, that's where you want to go look. All right. I think that's all of the run up. So let's talk about what we're doing here. So Science of Mind text. I love my Science of Mind text. You can tell I love my Science of Mind text. I've also probably had it for almost 20 years. So considering it's 20 years old, it's in pretty good shape. But we are in part 6. We are doing the meditations. The meditations, he said what he calls them, because that's where we are in the book. The meditations are meditations for self-help. They're 5 or 6 lines. They're very, very, very short. And what he said, he wrote them in first person because he wants you to repeat them as many times as you need. So what I have done is, we take 2 deep breaths. We read the meditation. We take 2 more deep breaths. Read the meditation again, take 2 more deep breaths, okay? There is science behind the deep breaths. It's in through the nose, out through the mouth. And you want to belly breathe. You want your belly to rise and fall. Don't breathe up here, breathe all the way down. Like, make that diaphragm work. If you're a musician or a singer, you know what I'm talking about. And if you're not, belly breathe. Look it up. It's a thing. We spend too much time stressed out, and we breathe up here, and then the belly breathing, actually, it brings more oxygen in, and it's calming. So, taking 2 deep breaths is actually very, very calming, especially if you do it in through your nose, out through your mouth. Box breathing is a thing where you breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. There's good science behind it being very, very calming. Okay. All right, so, and I just threw my glasses on the floor. Hold on. Okay, here we are. All right, so today, and by the way, if you're curious, we're on 517. We are on I Keep the Promise. That is the title. So let's take that deep breath. One more. Okay. I shall keep the promise that I have made to myself. I shall never again tell myself that I am poor, sick, weak, nor unhappy. I shall not lie to myself any more, but shall daily speak the truth to my inner soul, telling it that it is wonderful and marvelous, that it is one with the great cause of all life, truth, power, and action. I shall whisper these things into my soul until it breaks forth into songs of joy with the realization of its limitless possibilities. I shall assure my soul. I shall keep the promise that I have made to myself. I shall never again tell myself that I am poor, sick, weak, nor unhappy. I shall not lie to myself any more, but shall daily speak the truth to my inner soul, telling it that it is wonderful and marvelous, that it is one with the great cause of all life, truth, power, and action. I shall whisper these things into my soul until it breaks forth into songs of joy with the realization of its limitless possibilities. I shall assure my soul. I think that's my favorite so far. All right. Okay. And now I'm going to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonder-filled day, an awesome day, an amazing day, a marvelous day, a day full of promises, a recognition of who we are day, a assuring our soul day, a Friday, a wrap this week up day, you got this day, it'll turn up day, a good day. And if that's too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough just as you are. You are a beloved expression of the divine. You are spirit in motion, God in action, a brilliant light, a divine spark, or as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, you are a godling. Explore the truth of your being. Get to know who the divine knows you to be, because the person that the divine knows you to be is good. And from there, all things are possible. Limitless possibilities. That's what Ernest said. All right, beloveds. Just going to remind you, Reverend David should be on around 5 p.m. with you. I'll be back with you around 9 a.m. tomorrow. I get to go to the park tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved. And I will see you next time.